Hello. Did we kill a shambling round last time? We didn't kill one single shambling round. Well, let's do a gungeon, regardless of what happened last time. So we're gonna be... We're sitting on, Tabletech Rage and the Pulse Canon. We're not sitting on a chili dog. Tabletech Rage is really good, and we should actually try to utilize it. I tend to forget Tabletech buffs, but I guess if I get it early enough, maybe I won't forget. What are you sighing about? That's not fair.
Standing was hard.
Why don't you do your kettle bee XCs?
These shoes look terrible.
Yeah, it's because I got a bunch of mud on them putting all those fucking rocks down. We put a bunch of gravel over this like muddy area we had in our yard that we kind of used to turn around our cars. And it's like not our yard, it's near... What's up? What are you doing?
I was just lifting my leg to see what my leggings look like.
And it's skin, right? Wow, that is so fucking strong with the Tabletech. Oh man, this run is going really well. A free chest is always valuable, even if what's inside is not. Because it saved me using a key to find out whether or not it's valuable. Like an unlocked chest is fundamentally valuable in my opinion. Regardless of its contents. You know, there's other stuff that's more valuable, like a great chest, or a chest that has a guaranteed key in it or something like that. Let's just... I'm gonna be stupid and I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna be potentially stupid, I should say. It's actually potentially smart too, because I could get ammo from this or somewhere on the floor, and I should use up my ammo before I get ammo. Dude. I really hate when he does that one when you're passing directly above him. It's like he freaking knows. There we go. There we go. Still got a blank. Ammo? No ammo, no key. And not a great gun. But we flawlessed. And then we made a super fucking gross noise with our mouth. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I love it. I fucking love the flare gun. Especially early. I kind of like it late, but like... Oh, it's so good early. The hit itself is such good damage, and it's so ammo efficient. It does like better initial damage than like the flame hand. So it makes it early on. It makes it so much more valuable, even though it doesn't pierce the way the flame hand does. And it fires a lot less frequently than the flame hand. It's just like that big instant burst is just great. It's not super instant, but it one-shots a fucking bulletkin, you know? And it was free. There's a ruby bracelet, which is good. We'll get that other key. Most likely. My neck just got really sore. But yeah, I decided to start doing my taxes, which I only decided to start doing because... Ooh, that's great. Because I have electronic taxes, electronic W-2 or something this year. And like, I realized that it's kind of stupid because I spent like 2 hours going through getting all my stuff figured out, figuring out like my stuff for the car. Like, you know, you got to put down big purchase taxes and stuff like that. Ooh, fuck. Man, I should be flipping tables. And you got to put down. There's the electric vehicle thing, incentive program or whatever. So nice. And yada 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 yada, all of that. But you do all of that, and then I realized that I don't have my wife's taxes at all. So it doesn't really even fucking matter. Like, I guess I made it a little faster for when I get hers. Oh, and also the the electric vehicle incentive program thing is not released until like later the month, so. So anyway, I got stuff started. Kind of feels a little bit closer to treading water than I necessarily appreciate, but it's not completely wasted time. It's such a great room to have a table tech, and I like promised myself once I realized what room I was in that I was going to fully utilize the table tech. God, table tech rage is so good when you remember to use it. Die. Dang. Really? Fucking gun munchers. Can you suck my butt? Suck the juice out of my butt. Which, let me tell you, it's not chocolate milk. Dang, that sucked. Shouldn't have been laughing about that chocolate milk thing quite so hard. I don't know why, but every year when I do taxes, I've owed taxes. I've owed money a few times. When I was living in Missouri, if you're in the service industry, you owe taxes every year if you live in Missouri, because they pay you half of the minimum wage, and your taxes all come out of your tips. So you end up getting a bunch of paychecks for $0 if you work a lot, and your taxes aren't covered by those paychecks. So you end up fucking owing, at least, at the very, very least, you owe some state taxes at the end. Which is like the state determines your pay rate, and then they say, okay, it's not there's no way that it's enough for you to pay all your taxes with it because we decided that, and then we're going to charge you insane state taxes. So you're just kind of screwed all around. Wow, that was terrible. That was really dumb. Washington State does not have state income tax, which is great. It's kind of balanced by the insane state sales tax. But I'd much rather there be oh my god, be taxes for purchasing than income. Or not income. Yeah, I guess than income. Because purchasing is like, that way it's more fair. Like every purchase, even by people outside of the state, goes towards paying for stuff. So people can't come in to a place with really low sales tax, buy a bunch of shit, and then it not contribute to the well-being of the state. Also, it means that like people working and earning money in the state they're already benefiting the state by earning that money and spending it, and having it in the state. But it encourages them to work in the state and add to the overall benefit of life here. I don't know. It feels like a much better system. And then, you know, anybody that comes in with a ton of money, which a lot of people have moved to this area with a lot of money, are adding to it. Instead of the people that come in that already have money basically don't contribute anything. I don't know, taxes are fucking weird. I support good and fair taxing. I support taxing, especially if it's going towards, going backwards towards the people. I think that that's an incredibly useful way to tax, or useful thing to tax for. But I don't know. Federal taxes are always fucking weird because I know such a huge, enormously huge amount of it is going towards the massive bloated military budget. One that I don't necessarily support, especially in its current giantly inflated self. Or form, I mean. But you know, that's just me. People like the military because it means we're strongest. We spend 10 times as much as any other country on military, even if it includes, oops, us not shopping for the best deals or looking for any kind of competitive marketplace or anything like that. It just means that we're just throwing money away into people. We're still good because we're paying the most. It's like, it is so fucking obvious that, like, there are tons of people's filthy hands in politics also just trying to make a freaking buck off of military spending. No one even tries to hide that shit. It's like, it's so obvious and disgusting. You got tons of people. I mean, during the Bush administration, it was the fucking worst. The Bush 2 administration with Dick Cheney essentially funding every one of his projects through military spending or oil. And everyone just being like, yeah, well, that's fucked up, man. Oh, well. That's the main problem with it, is like people see that something is extremely problematic and like almost fundamentally evil, and they're like, oh, this sucks, man. Dang. We have some decisions to make. Let's see what this one is first. Incredible gun. Do we want another gun? I think it's better to take the one that may be another gun than to take the one that is definitely an item, which the item could include a passive item. So what we're going to do is open this first. Or, I mean, could include another active item, which would be bad. Or less than useful. And then we'll get out of here. I mean, we had to destroy one. It was four locks and 3 keys. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I feel comfortable using the Hyperlight Blaster because we have the reload stone. And the damage is so high with it. I'll love it every single time. Dang, it still takes 2? That was kind of stupid. How do I do this? All right, that worked out pretty well. It was very, very scary. But I managed to get my ammo back and... well, let's all... or not get hit there. This shit gets me so focused and hyper cautious. Just having the old crest. Why is my neck so sore? Didn't I, like, jump into a pit that I had just knocked over on my last one? You've got to be fucking kidding me. I waited 1 second too late. God damn, this was so definite. It was so easy. I just flipped the table too late. Mad. This is a great run that would have easily handled the old king. Just flip the table too late. Like a goddamn idiot. All right. Oh, whatever. Another run where I'm crapping all over the bed. Gross guy style. Let's do the boss first. Yeah, of course there it is. So 4.5 crisp with 9 coolness. Hey Squatchy, how's it going? How's it Gwen? I am so torn, man. The drill is potentially extremely amazing. The reload stone is currently very valuable. You still at work? Wow, that's a lot of curse. 4.5 put to 2.5 is 7. All right. That's pretty awesome. I never have done an unlimited data plan because Jackie and I don't use that much data. But it sounds nice. Is it one of those ones that they still throttle you after a certain number of gigabytes? Or is it one of the actual unlimited plans? Dude, I think I have to get this. I feel like I have to get the drill. At least I didn't buy the reload stone. At least I had gotten it for free. Oh my god, this is not the gun I want to be using. Especially since I don't have the reload stone anymore. Boolooloo. I wish I had more to talk about. I kind of fucked up the old king, or the abbey, by being stupid, and then I did the rest of the floor perfectly, which is always how it goes. But I'm excited for some hunting monsters. Monster Munner. Ooh. Ooh, my neck is a bad baby. Dude, with all the coolness I have right now, that shit is charging extremely fast. Holy crap. Not quite fast enough to get us the last one, though. Got 3. None of that stuff is... Oh, it's still... Okay, so the amount is still unlimited, but they throttle. Okay. Dude, it's weird. I pay for a like Blast Plus Pro Alpha most expensive Comcast internet, and there's a data cap for my house. Like, not for my phone. There's a set amount of data I use before they charge me $50 a month per extra gigabyte, or $15 a month per 10 gigabytes or something like that. Regardless, I have to pay an extra $50 a month to, you know, to not have that extra fee, that overage charge, basically every month because I use the internet. Yeah. Yep. Comcast is like the fucking worst by far. I think it's like 250 gigabytes or whatever, and then they charge you per 10 gigabytes or something every single month. And it might be like manageable now, but when it was 3 of us all using the internet all the time with Nate and me streaming, Nate and Jackie pretty much, you know, 100% of the time on Netflix or something similar. It was, we were burning through it so fast. I should probably use ice. Just kill that guy. No, he doesn't have any guaranteed money drop? That's crazy. None of those enemies have guaranteed money drops, okay. Why does it seem like the banana is doing worse damage than ever? It is, but there shouldn't be a fucking limit is the bigger point. I understand using 250 gigabytes with Netflix, especially since you can't control the Netflix like quality anymore. It'll play its highest available quality based on your we don't have 3 anymore because Nate doesn't live with us, but we did, and that's why we were breaking it all the time. But yeah, with Netflix, like, you can't say set it to 1080p. It'll play its highest quality version as soon as you have connection for it, so it will just always fucking burn through that. But yeah, there just shouldn't be that arbitrary fucking limit after I was already paying like $80 a month for just internet. This isn't internet and phone and TV and satellite dish, and this wasn't a business package or whatever. It's fucking $80 for an individual. I get those kind of limits. I mean, I don't really get those kind of limits on phone because data is this arbitrary thing that they like to claim that if I use less, there's going to be more of it for other people to use. It's the new version of the like paying per minute for AOL or for phone or whatever. They can set these arbitrary limits because they were able to set them in the past. Nope. There's one, but the internet speed is abysmal. I basically would have to be going like to low quality DSL. They do have a gigabit, $40 a month gigabit, or not $40, $70 a month gigabit version, but I don't live in the right area. That would be 1,000 download, 1,000 upload. And every time we've moved out here, I've checked to see, and yeah, it goes down to like 20 upload or something, or 20 download, because their non-gigabit fiber optic line is pretty fucking atrocious. My coworker, who's been with them, I think it's Qualcomm or something like that, who's been with them for years, just moved to a place that has gigabit, and he's just downloading games all the time now, so we can have them and not have to download them if they ever move. But Comcast has done a really, really good job of doing everything in their power to not allow them to expand their gigabit locations. Whoa. Which is exactly the reason that Google Fiber has mostly died. So it's illegal, it's technically illegal for businesses to get in there and say you can't build a new fiber optic line, right? There's a law that says like that's part of the Fair Antitrust Act or something like that. You cannot stop them from, you can't say no, you can't build fiber optic lines here. But what they can do is say, oh, we're having the area you were going to have service on, or you were going to build, we have to service our area there, and they can drag their feet for as long as possible and eventually keep dragging their feet one location at a time until it's impossible for a competitor to expand their fiber optic line. And that's what Comcast, AT&T, Verizon, all of the major US telecoms have done to eliminate any competition. They've found loopholes. Like, that's why everybody doesn't have good, cheap fiber optic internet. Like, Google Internet would be the industry standard because it was $70, good service, very, very consistent, easy as shit to install. When I lived in Kansas City, we had that. But it's fundamentally made, like, it's fundamentally difficult for them to increase their presence, because instead of providing a better competitive product, AT&T, Verizon, and Comcast just want to say, we're not going to let you build here. It's like the shittiest imaginable, most childish behavior. And it works. Also, I've mentioned it tons of times, but, the federal government gave telecoms $500 billion or $500 million of taxpayer money to increase the national internet to make us competitive with Europe and other industry leaders. or not industry leaders, but oh god, other world leaders in terms of internet quality. What the fuck? Why won't this guy let me leave? And all of that money was loopholed into the pockets of the executives instead of actually used for what the taxpayers paid for. So it's a dynamically growing series of like fundamental crimes that people are just going like, well, they got us. That sucks. And then they're, you know, they're just sitting on it. Dude, why is it playing the boss victory music when I'm terrified of this jammed boss? I gotta stop missing these shots. There we go. I just hate it, man. I mean, it's like... It's insane that everyone just has to say, like, that sucks, and then accept it. But, you know, that sucks. And accept it. Even with gilded bullets, I think I would have bought the payday mask if I could. Reload. Reload. Just not enough. My neck. I hope we can sell the Excalibur before the boss in this one. Worst dodge of my goddamn life. What's up, baby?
Just wash the dishes.
Yeah?
Clean kitchen.
Nice. Good job.
That's all I was saying. It's clean kitchen.
What?
Clean clothes.
No, before you said that. Blah, 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 yeah.
Oh, clean kitchen. Nice porch.
He's kind of here. He's still at work. He got an unlimited data plan, so he was like listening on his phone. He can't really say too much.
Kettle balls.
Yeah. Cattle balls.
Sick.
And the living's easy.
Sublime, actually.
No, it wasn't.
Favorite band.
Summertime and the Living's Easy is an older song that Sublime
You're
is.
saying the Sublime version.
No, I wasn't.
I can tell because you were like.
What?
Record scratches.
Sublime didn't do record scratches. They weren't a bunch of DJs. He says hi.
Hi.
God damn it. Why are you so sighy? What's going on?
Just like looking at this pile of shit and like, what do I do?
Just put it away. Put it in drawers. Throw away the stuff that you don't need at all.
Want your retirement plan?
Yeah, I was gonna put that up on the wall where I have the other retirement information. Ooh, that was close. What's that? The Sephora stuff? Oh, man, I don't have any armor for the first time on this run. Well, not for the first time, but for the first time since I have 7 curse. Oh boy, if I can sell the fucking thing before I take on that mini boss, that'd be goddamn great.
You still get this $15 check from the government?
Is it just ripped off?
Huh?
Is it ripped off from the rest of the check or whatever?
No.
Oh, then I might still need
You
it.
signed it.
I probably deposited it. I'll double check my thing. Okay, baby. Thank you. Lodestone Amulet would be good, but I'll have to see if it's worth losing some of our damage output. Oh my god. So nice. No!
Brush.
Huh?
Let me put this brush right here.
Okay. Well, looks like we're fighting this boss. He might be jammed. A little nervous about this. So that's the best way. This is like the absolute best way to use the freaking Void Core Assault Rifle.
Ooh, so much fucking space.
Why are you cussing about it then?
Yes.
Oh my god, stop. Shit. Have I not gotten to a single... Oh no, I did get to the one treasure chest, but it's... a mimic, I think?
Bye.
Hi, baby. What else are we gonna use? What else are we gonna use? This one? What? I don't know why that guy left, but thank you. I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm not going to find this thing before we get to the boss. It's going to be right after the fucking boss room. Oh boy, 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 boy. And before anybody tells me, I fucking know that I could be using a freezing weapon and have an easier time. It's just too boring. The only freezing weapon I like to use is the freezing shotgun, because that one is fast. These other ones are slow as hell. Dang it. Sorry. I think my damage might be way up there right now. Slight chance this is the right way. It is! Holy shit. Okay. The, it's called the... Not Icebreaker. Is it the Icebreaker? It's the one that the first two shots are freezing shotguns and the third one is like a big bullet. Here are the freezing guns. The Snowballer is like a machine gun. No, it's not called the Titanic. What the hell is that noise out there? Titanic, what? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, but he basically shoots 3 shots, and the third one is a bullet. Dude, it's fucking always this guy recently. Jesus Christ. Is that a reference to the Titanic? That it's an icebreaker? Ay, ay, ay. Fuck. Well. Okay. Is there the secret room is? Or is there not a secret room? I think I might sell some other weapons in order to keep our money about the same. Let me just look it up. Ammonomicon. Yeah, it's called the Icebreaker. It says alternates between frigid blast and explosive song. The Icebreaker was designed by Edwin, the legendary gunsmith, the only gun to combine freezing and shattering technology into one convenient package. I don't know what the Titanic would have to do with that. It doesn't look like the Titanic. Or reference it in any way. But maybe. Dude, I could have saved some fucking money there. Ooh, I actually do want that. The Cold and the Colt are great synergy. Oh, huh. I guess it just didn't look like a ship. I thought it was just a big bullet. But maybe. I guess I never looked at the bullet very closely. Frost amulet. Another amulet is really fucking good. So now we have 4 blinks. The Corsair. I think this is the Yeti gun. Hard light. What is the hard light synergy? Increases magazine size and ammo size by 50% and gains homing. Light gun gains a chance to regenerate 1 or 2 ammo when hitting enemies. So that's worth it. What can I get rid of? Let's get our money back. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. We over 200? Yes, we are back to where we are. To where we were. To where we were indeed. I'm gonna use up this light gun though. Right, I still need to use Table Tech Rage to get double damage. It's kind of stupid that I've been more or less ignoring that. I have never ever had a run with the cigarettes and the reload stone, crisis stone. I know that the crisis stone is extremely rare, but like, I feel like at some point you gotta get it. You gotta get both of them. It's not as crazy as getting all 4 pieces of Gun Knight armor. Nothing's as crazy as that. Is that... I didn't know that was a quote. I thought it was from the book/movie Never Let Me Go. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're making a lot of sense. I just never made that connection. I want you to know I'm never assuming that I'm right and you're wrong. I'm assuming that I didn't see something more often than not. Something that is probably there. I always wonder, like, what the fuck does a shotgun have to do with that, though? I feel like some of the stuff is so extremely specifically thought out, and then other stuff it's just like, yeah, these are cool together. And it's also because they had, you know, they have a pistol already that's an ice pistol. They have... The only thing they didn't have was a sniper rifle. An ice sniper rifle, and now the synergy with that is a sniper rifle. And it actually fucking ruins it. Almost done with all. Doom, 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 doodly doom. Let's do it. Now I want the icebreaker to see if it, like, in any way, like, feels like a Titanic reference, now that I feel like it's there. Dude, I fucking hate the dueling laser. I fucking hate it! Maybe with the coolness I have, it's useful, but, like, God. I wish I could just sell it. Oh, God. Yeah, that'll do. I want to look at it and see if it's if it more obviously resembles a boat. I think I just assumed it was a bullet because, like, it kind of makes sense that big metallic objects coming out of guns are bullets, but it might be very, very obviously a boat. Dome, really dome. So these are brown chests, right? Table, tech, blanks. Oh, I fucking love it. I'm really glad that wasn't a synergy. Even though I thought Table Tech Blanks and Honeycomb gave me Hidden Tech Bees, but I guess not. Now I just need to get that gold amulet that I'm always craving. And we'll have hell in a handbasket. In a good way. Whoa, that was weird. The loot, not useful. I have no familiars, so yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good and wonderful. Dude. Those are both... That's 25... That's plus 50% damage. It might be worth all of the fucking money. Let me see. Rocket power bullets. That's only 10%. So, plus 1 bullets. $25. So that'd be 35% for... Now let's see how much money... What are they called? Gilded. So 200 is 64%. That's definitely more than 35%. So I shouldn't get rocket powered. But if I drop 100, let's see. It's only 72 for 25% more damage. I'll still have over 200. I should get this one. So that'd be 64 plus 25 is 70, 89%, which would only be matched at 350. Dude, this is a really hard choice. A rocket bullet's definitely not even on the table. Except for that increases the rate of fire by 20%. No, let's just get this one. Oh, I still gotta see. So 220. It's coins divided by 500 times. So 220 divided by 500 times 2 minus 220 divided by 500. So that's 68% plus 25%. That's 93%. If I was at 350, I would be at 91%. Yeah, that was the right call. And I'll just keep making money. And this way, in case I somehow had gotten 500, I wouldn't have benefited from it anyway, so. Now I wish I had the thing again, though. How am I at 16? Maybe I was shy a little bit before I started. Oh no, not at 16. That was fucking perfect. Fight's not done, I could roll into the next attack, but that was really, really good. I know having like a good dragon fight shouldn't be impressive, but I did so shitty on the last one. Okay, we're just gonna skip that. But it feels like I need to praise myself for a good dragon fight. I lost my lead god last time from the dragon. Which is fucking saying something. This and... Try that. Man, if I went back and started this game over, I wouldn't remember how to do a lot of the stuff. Right, I got table type blanks. Crazy. Crazy about those TTBs. Whoop, whoop. It's scary. God, table type blanks, I love you. Oh, I love them. I think this is the... Oh, God. Hey, that worked out. This is the room, for some reason, that feels the most like an Isaac room in this game for me. That's a weird thing that I just did. I just picked up the med kit instead of the drill, but I don't actually get any benefit from the drill at all at this point because I wasn't able to pick up the mask through being too poor. At the time. The medkit has some potential use and some synergy style use. I wonder how I would feel about this synergy if the Void Core synergies, if they actually used ammo from the guns that we were putting in the other slots. I think I would actually think it was fairer. Like fairer faucet. Right now, I just think it's kind of like stupidly over the top. And like too powerful. That I basically get infinite ammo. Oh Lord. Like if the only one I want ammo from, or I actually want to use, is the good one, then I have two guns with a decent amount of shots each that I'm getting. Yeah, like right now, I mean, I am using the ammo from the shotgun and the Void Core assault rifle, but those aren't weapons anybody gives a shit about. I'm just using them to fill up, or to allow me to use a decent weapon. It is a little more difficult to land shots with these, but it's not so difficult that it's not worth just burning through. And it's a full clip of them. Maybe it could even just be like a single shot from the extra weapons. I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to like talk myself out of a good thing. I just want the game to be fair. Nah, I want the game. The game's already fair. It's not like I'm winning this run specifically because I got this one synergy. It's helping make it easier, but it's not like everybody's winning every run now that this synergy is in the game. Risky. Risky dingo. Almost done. Almost done with this one. Alright, Squatch, I might take a break from streaming, hang out with Jackie a little bit, and come back to it when you're all done with everything. Once this is done. She seems to be a little directionless right now. Want some hangouts. Okay. Yeah, no thank you. I honestly would rather have a heal that I am very unlikely to use than Fortune's Favor, which is a defensive item that is extremely difficult to use well. Shouldn't be, though. The way it should work is, if it's a thing that makes all bullets dodge your character's location, you should be able to use it, and then all bullets move away from your character's location. But if you move at all, like throws the whole thing for a loop. What's up, baby? Yeah, how do you feel? I always feel really good after a workout. I'm like sweaty and sore, and I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't do your KBs? They're called leggy, weggy X's. Whoops. I don't know. I don't know when I do that. No. I mean, you just, yeah. I know when you have done it. Just now, that's when. Oh, really? Okay, that makes sense then. Because I always thought, why is this such a piece of shit? And I'm glad that it's at least canonical. What? Don't make fun of me while I'm streaming on my own stream and my own channel. You make fun of me for saying nickel. That's how many nickels I have. Cannon's worth. Oof.
Who's this guy?
Who's what guy? The Lich? I know who this is. Where are you at? I don't play this game like seriously every day. Huh? Never seen him before.
The new character, huh?
They added new enemies? Wow.
Enemies.
Jackie, please let me do this fight.
If you fight the
Please let me focus on this one final fight. I'm almost done. I just want you to try to make me laugh while I'm doing this very, very most final fight. Whew. That was good. Not done. Got one more. one. Do the one I want you to do. Yes! Perfect, okay. Now you can say whatever you want. I just flawless. Why?
Nervous about which.
Witchy, witchy. So Moses was talking about today. He was playing a game called Hunt Showdown, where he, you have permanent death. Your character can level from level 1 to level 50, but if you die, you just have to start over with a fresh character. And it takes multiple runs in this game to get to level 50. He's never hit 50. He was at 44 with his best equipped character to date, and his brother was drunk, and while he was in the middle of the game, came up behind him and put his hands over his eyes, and he freaked out at him, and then turned back and looked at the game and saw that his character was dead. And that's kind of like when Jackie comes in during a boss fight, and she's like got something goofy to say, and I'm just like, no, come on, just any other time. But that ended up working out this time. Yeah, that would have been. Oh my God, did the number go up? I don't know. I think it did, but good run.